Many types of animals are used in the various...
There's 2 block high, and then your doors level. There's 1 more block above for the next layer. So you'll have above the doors, you have 1 layer, and 1 rim layer, and then a glass layer. The glass is so that the golems don't spawn on top of the cobble, so, and torches and shit, so, and that keeps it lit up. So this iron farm is done, and altogether it's a 20 by 20, so 20 blocks that way, and then if you count this block again, it's 20 blocks this way, and then this way it's 20 blocks. And then you can either put like a pod right here, and then like another pod on this side. Yeah, it'll max out at 14, which is like the standard anyways, so it doesn't really matter. You can have them all in 1 spot. But the ones down below, I split it up into 2. So what's up, Boxy? Boxy. I'm recording. I felt. Death Bunny said hi, YouTube. Yeah, right, dude. Okay, so since the last videos, we got the ice farm. Generates ice. This is a big, massive block of ice. It's fully automatic, so this block freezes, and then it gets pushed out by this bud system here. Once it realizes that there's an ice block there, and it pushes it out this way, and then this another bud switch over here. Once it hits that, it pushes this whole layer up to here, and then over here is top layer that moves the whole wall. And once those ice rows, once it gets up to this here, all these pistons extend and push the wall that way. So you make a big ice cube like this, which is pretty cool. You got a cell touch, you get ice, generate ice. This is the faster way to do it. You just want to make a bunch of source blocks of water over and over again, and it'll automatically freeze, and then you can just sit here and mine it, and it'll keep on freezing. So if that's a good way to get ice, the fastest way. If you're just gonna go AFK and let things happen, then you might want to build something like this. You'll get a lot of ice, but it just takes a while for it to produce. So I don't know, I try to rush it, so that's why I built this here. And ice is awesome for cactus farms. And I put it in the gold farm here, but it doesn't really seem to move them much faster. But the cactus, it works awesome. The cactus moves really fast. So this is kind of each level that I just go up for the cactus farm goes end to end on my chunk. It's at like 3 or 4 layers right now, and then here at the iron farms, this is I guess I'll have 1, 2, 3, and then I have another 4 in that corner, so we're at 7 right now, and I'm eventually going to build another one up top there, above this one, so pretty much it has to be from this block here, this block, you have to go 75 blocks high for it to register as another village. Because if you don't, and all your villagers are gonna run around like really fast, and they won't be able to. That's what it means when it doesn't register as a village. So you don't want that happening. So I go safe and go with 75 blocks. I just do like a single tower, cobblestone tower, and then I start building off of that for my next one. And then you can water elevator villagers up here. They'll automatically start breeding in that until they hit their max. So it's pretty good, really efficient. This one produces probably about twice as much as that one. So this is like the basic generic one that usually everybody does, but this one here, it does like 2 times faster, or more iron, I guess, faster in a faster time. So those are my neighbors. That's Shamu, I believe. Let me know in the comments if you guys want tours of my neighbors' islands, because they got some pretty crazy builds going on. So this is ToSikWitInk's island, so it's pretty hectic. Pretty much these 3 islands here are like the top ranked islands on the server right now. I think we go island top. My island is number 1. Solo 2028. Shamu's is at 202 and ToSikWitInk's is at 1714. So pretty much the top 3 islands are all right here, which is kind of cool. I believe this is holy shit, these are crazy builds. Stash of seeds. I think they're using like world edit, so that doesn't count. all our islands are legit, so there's no mods or anything like that. So we got our 1 tree. We see an iron golem falling through, just spawned in. So that's pretty much how it works. They'll spawn in golems and then they just drop to the center into a kill system down below on each of them. So, and you want to kind of have them like, I would have had 12 iron farms. Like I would have had 4 in that corner, 4 in that corner, 4 in that corner, and 4 in that corner. But my neighbors have iron farms, so you gotta, if I were to build another one here, it wouldn't work because it screws up their iron farms and yours won't work. So you gotta kind of see what your neighbors are doing. Shamu, we had to actually flip his whole island because his iron farms were right here. So I asked him if he can rotate his whole island over there. So now his iron farms are over in that corner. So that's all good now. And I was able to place these iron farms here. So it's all cool. We'll go take a look at the cactus. So like I said, we have what, 1, 2 layers, and it goes end to end of the chunk, and there's roughly about 350 cacti on each layer. So, and then we have a shitload of ice that goes, I believe it's like an 8 long this way, and you have your water running on it obviously, but you can see how it moves the cactus extremely fast. And because on the server there's an entity timer, so you want to get it into the hoppers as fast as possible. So that's why I started farming ice. So you can see it just flying into the hoppers. So it goes end to end and gets in there. So you can see the auto entity clear thing in the chat. So in 20 seconds, all the entities that are there, they'll disappear. So pretty much we want it all fast into the hoppers, storage, and ready to sell. We'll get out of here. We'll look at the storage system. So what I created here is there's actually a row of hoppers above this, and it's in like a cycle, so they all run into each other. So what happens is the cactus goes into that and evenly distributes through this top layer, and in turn goes into each chest. So it goes evenly. It'll fill up from the bottom first, and then once it gets full, once like the hopper gets full, It goes to the next chest until it's to the top, and then if the whole, it takes a long time for